Bob, a very...
From Hobart College and Mount Washington Lacrosse Club, Bill Miller. From Cornell University and the Windy City Lacrosse Club, Kevin Cook. From the University of Massachusetts, Mark Millen. From the club, John DiTomaso. From the University of North Carolina and the Bryan Lacrosse Club, Joe Bresci. From Johns Hopkins and the New York AC, Steve Mitchell. From Johns Hopkins and the Mount Washington Lacrosse Club, Dave Petramala. From Johns Hopkins and the Mount Washington Lacrosse Club, Brian Volker. From the University of Pennsylvania and the Philadelphia Lacrosse Club, Zach Colburn. From Princeton University, Dave Morrow. And the coaches, head coach Tony Seaman, assistants Dave Cottle, Brett Acey, and Skip Lick. Number 2, Jim McAlee, Virginia, and the Long Island Lacrosse Club, Randy Natoli. From the United States Military Academy and the Westchester Lacrosse Club, Rob Betchley. From UMBC, Joe Gold. From Adelphi University, the Westchester Lacrosse Club, Paul Vlachos. And from Syracuse University, Rob Kavovich. On midfield, from the United States Military Academy and the Westchester Lacrosse Club, Rob Hoynes. From Syracuse University, Roy Colsey. From Syracuse University, Dom Finn. From the University of North Carolina, Usman Green. And from St. John's University, Adam Gerber. On defense, from Loyola University, Matty Dwan. From Johns Hopkins University and the Green Turtle Lacrosse Club, Bill Dwan. From Towson State and the New York AC, Steve Kisslinger. From the University of Maryland and the Tobay Lacrosse Club, Eric Struve. From Washington Lee and Long Island Lacrosse Club, Tim Scher. From Syracuse University, Rick Beardsley. Coaches, Jerry Walsh and Jack Emmer. Face-off controlled by number 21, Eric Struve. First 5 minutes of the period will be kept by stopwatch, and then the scoreboard will go on.
there, sit right there.
Another save by Sal Acasio.
I'll take it, figure it out. Which team is USA? White.
Hey, Timbo!
The white, that's which one's the other one? Brian! No, it's coming out of the fence.
Face off for Ryan Wade.
What? Yeah, there he is. Why not? Player number 5. He's just out. Brian! Let's go. He's your coach. What?
Nice save.
Saved by Sal Acasio. Goal by number 4, Rick Beardsley, unassisted. Hudson. assisted goal. Second of the game, Matty Guan. Saved by Lacasio.
No.
Shot by Beardsley, saved by Petramala. Shot by Butch Marino. Shot by Kissinger, saved by Schmoller. Or Twin, excuse me. Shot by Ryan Wade. Red ball. Goal by number 10, Joe Gold, assist to Rick Beardsley. Red ball. 1 minute penalty, slashing, Dave Petramone.
Yeah, I saw him on the truck the other day. Yeah. Good to see him. He was coming back to the
Followed by Rob Betchley, assist.
Shorty, hey, Shorty.
1-minute penalty on number 7, Matt Dwan. Last minute of the first period. Saved by Lacasio. Fifteen seconds.
5. Hey, son, you just thanks.
Thank you.
Shot by Betchley. Penalty is over. Shot by Cavender. Shot by. Illegal substitution.
Go, Ricky!
Beardsley with the ball. Beardsley with a shot. Saved by Quinn. Saved by Schmoller. Roy Colsey with the ball. Wade and Eric Struve. Possession Hudson Valley. Holds with the ball.
No, probably is.
Shut up, Timmy! Shut up, Timmy! Timmy! Don't let him get the ball back, Timmy!
It's a lot cooler in here too. Much cooler.
Not really to sit, but
Yeah.
Saved by Schmoller. Shot by Matty Dwan in the crease.
Don't let him get it, Cody!
man, they're beating him up. Did you ask him to? They were beating him up. Did you ask? asking for?
Hands up! Behind, go! Go! Back up! Back up! Side!
Don Fenn with the ball.
That's it for the battery.
Shot by Usman Green. Nice work. Followed by Usman Green, assisted by McAlevey. Saved by Schmoller.
And the other battery's done too.
Bob Hines with the ball.
Come on, Paul. Watch your back! Watch your back! Yeah! Oof.
Inside, Eric! Help inside! Attaboy!
Oh, man.
Stay back there, Rick! Stay back there! Kill them all a little bit, Rick! Settle it down! Kill some time! Make them come to you! Rick, stay ready! Stay ready! Make throw it back! Come out! Come out!
Saved by Schmoller.
Yeah, seriously. Nice pass. Nice pass, 18.
Shot by Fenn. the pipe.
Gets you to go.
Okay.
I don't know, something about a sheep. They look like, yeah, something, like, isn't it something? Yeah.
Ben with the ball.
No way. He said that they clean like 4 times a day. Everybody 4 times like in the morning, right after lunch, before dinner, and later. He said they had like a year after that habit, like
Switch inside! Shut up, David!
On up. Saved by Quinn.
come on, Paul. Take it yourself. Hey. Come on, Paul. Yeah, get up.
Saved by Small.
No, well, it's game.
Shot by Finn.
Yeah. Wow, nice one.
Possession Sudan.
number 44 that was playing on the sideline.
1 minute to play in the second period. And assist to goal. Score at the table.
Now, the other thing, tell the referee that I'll either mail in a check or have come to somebody get the car.
What's that?
The check.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Dave, isn't that him right there, Dave Graham? Dave Graham's leaning against the fence. He'll get you some kids.
Who?
Dave Graham. He's leaning against the fence right over there.
John, look at that guy by the
Goal for USA is Paul Schmoller.
This one. I'm gonna have two friends. Yeah, I know. The birdie. Right. You can call him full thing and take your earring out.
Oh, yes.
Saved by Gilman. Shot by Betchley. Shot by McAlee.
Hey, Fitz.
Hi, guys.
Ready,
Shot by Betchler.
Way too hot.
Oh, that hurts.
Another pipe. By Marino.
He left. You go where, you know? What's up? I think he might have went to your house, actually.
Shot by
It would be better if Matty Dwan with the ball. Usman Green with the ball. Wade with the ball. Wade with the ball. Checked by Beardsley.
We go for this guy. We go for Vinny. Right now. Give it to him. Take it to the wing, Vinny.
Yo, come here. Come here.
Yeah, Frank, call me.
Procedure, Red's got too many of them. Come here. Push it.
Saved by Gilman. Saved by Gilman. Colsey with the ball. Shot by Colsey. Sudan on the face-off. Section White. Penalty is over. Checked by Kissinger. Juan to Duan. by Gilman. To McAlevey. In the crease. Shot by Kisslinger. Kavovit from Mac. Possession Kisslinger. Shot by Millen. Shot by Lockwood. Shot by Millen. Gilman with the ball. Last minute of the period. Group with the ball. Di Tomaso, steal. Saved by Gilman. Shot by Sudan. Billy Dwan with the ball. Colsey with the ball. Pass to Betchley. Stopped by Kavovich. Saved by Lacasio. Finn and Wade. Miller with the ball. Saved by Gilman. Saved by Gilman. Gilman with the ball. Stopped by Gilman.
He's fast. He came down fast. He's probably the only one with a good leg.
Imagine he scored.
Really great.
Clip.
Saved by Gilman. Finds with the ball. McAlevey. Finds with the ball. Kavovich with the ball.
Come on, Paul. Let's go, Paul. OJ, yeah, let's go, OJ. Run, OJ. David, fight it out. You got it,
Mitchell with the ball. Flash on Stroud, 1 minute. Shot by Millen. Red ball. Sure with the ball. Matty Dwan with the ball. Lakers. Kavovich.
Good job, Joe.
Cast
Palacios for them.
Di Tommaso. Check with the ball. Injury timeout. Strobe with the ball.
I wouldn't have one right now. I didn't remember, but
Beardsley with the ball. Fenn with the ball. Kavovit to Batchley on the shot. Fenn with the ball. Foley with the ball. Fenn and Petramala. Flag is down. Goal. White is down a man. One. Shot. They're all even.
Work him, Sketch, work him. Come on, baby.
Fenn with the ball. Green with the shot. Kavovit with the ball. Fenn and Sudan. The hole. Save Lacassi. Down on the break. Here comes Oos. Wade with the ball. Sombrado with the ball. Lockwood with the ball and the shot. Saved by Gilman. Brado with the ball. Millen. Gerber and Wade on the faceoff. Wade with the ball. Dixon and Dwan. Shot by Dixon. Sure with the ball. Sure with the ball. Sure with the ball. Wade with the ball. Throw with it. Kisslinger. Still Kiss. Sure with the ball. Sure with the ball. To Colsey. Natoli. McEley. Green with the ball. No stick. Shot by Callaghan.
Nice fake.
Laurel from
That's what he
Lockwood.
taught us to
Nice
do.
fake.
19-9. Strub and Wade on the face-off.
He came to Yorktown?
Wade with the ball. Kisslinger on the face-off. Tassio with the ball. Gerber. Save Lucasio. Wade. And one. Wade with the shot. Gilman with the ball. Strube. Nice three. Kisslinger. To Beardsley. Shot by Beardsley. Offside.
Shut up.
Final score 20.
Oh, Andy Carson with a golden scoring opportunity. Now they work it up again. This is the first time House has been down by 2 goals since early in the game. They were trailed 4-2.
One thing, Barry, though, good shooting team at the pipe a lot because the shots are so fine. And that's what's happening to see teams shooting very well, actually.
Carlson to Jacobs. Jacobs coming down. Knocked down in front. And Marcus to play it. Try outlet here. Action up right with that shot. So look, he's getting clear of that feed. Not to mention All-America last year as a freshman. This man from Severn Park, Maryland, Marchand. He'll come off now. Marchand. Cavallaro coming on as we watch Reardon work against him.
I tell you, Human's done a great job against him. It's frustrating Reardon a bit.
After getting scoring chances, able to finish here in the 4th quarter. Is Cavallaro, the little guy. Working against Donato, shorts. Cavallaro on the pass, and a score close that time. Casey cutting down the midfield.
You know, it was a great look by Cavallaro, too. They're really running an isolation, and the guy was a little too quick to slot, and that's what's going to happen. Okay?
Let me correct that. It was 20
Billy
instead
Evans?
of 22, so it's Billy Evans on the goal.
Billy Evans is a freshman, real quick. He's small, he's real quick. He just really, the defensive, just the best. Look at the look. Nice look, and he comes around, and you'll see that The defender there, or the Billy Evans, scores a goal against Pete, was just a little bit too slow.
So Hopkins starting to wear down perhaps the defense of the Flying Dutch. They open up a 3-goal lead here. Hofstra needs possession. Another face-off won by Peter Jacobs. He'll drive down to the right side, dump it off, back up. Kruger scores!
That's that run and gun, Barry. This is what I'm away from.
Kruger's second goal, the freshman from Columbia, Maryland, and timeout will be taken by Hopkins.
And I'll tell you right now, Peter Jacobs taking over.
Time out of the field right now. Johns Hopkins smelling a 4th win in a row. They've opened up a 4-goal lead. You're watching high school and college lacrosse on Sports Channel.
First, we gave you the Sun for just $69. Now, here are stars. Sun introduces daily New York to Los Angeles starting at $1 each way, and New York to Dallas just $99 each way. This is for $129. The Lone Star for $99. Call 1-800-4SUNJET to reserve your seat. SunJet, we've got your ticket to the sun and the stars.
A lion usually takes 6 years to reach king size. Dreyfus did it.
Looks across to the back side to Warren Kruger. He gets double, but just a little late, and bang, scores on the far side. A good shot, a very good offensive switch by Hopkins.
All right, Bob, let's go to Meta down on the field right now.
Normally, after a timeout, the team for Hofstra splits up offense defense. As they came off the field, their heads were down, and immediately John Danowski called both groups together and said, listen, heads up. I don't want to see that. Got 10 minutes left. We can win this ball game. He's down. Then he broke them off offense.
All right, thank you very much, Matt Lachlan. Let's see how they respond. Again, you saw Chika totally dominating the face-offs there. As you pointed out, Bob Rule, a key reason why his being considered. And he really makes a mistake, as you pointed out. He just doesn't give the ball up.
And the other thing, Barry, he's a tenacious defensive player, which goes back, I think, his basketball skills. I'm telling all young athletes out there, don't start to specialize in the 8th grade. What you want to play, because that's basketball career really helped his lacrosse career.
Cavallero gets the shot. Human recovers, checked out of his stick from behind. It rolls out of bounds. It'll be Hopkins ball, which by Reardon time to the flat of the.
He might get away with a little bit of a push, Barry, but they're real aggressive, and that's what you play at the.
And Brian Holland will now for the Flying Dutchman. And the time Vinny Hannigan will come off. This was a 6-6 game. And then it was Hopkins getting that big goal on the Marchand late in the third quarter to open up a 7-6 lead here. So scored 4 unanswered goals, now leading at 10-6. Good on the crease. Oh, beautiful setup from Marr again.
Alcola with a great feed. I tell you, he's got eyes in the back of his head to find Marr in the crease. Great play.
Now let's look at Picola. He and they're known as fishers, but the first roll today. Marr's the finish.
That makes such a good attack. And what was the score in high school? But with Reed and Picola, with some big guns, he throws the ball. You see the replay. Look at that feed in the crowd. Passes it to Marr, and he's got a wide open shot. I tell you, Picola's got eyes in the back of his head because he wasn't looking at the. He's got great peripheral vision.
Well, Picola had not shot well this year up until last couple of games, but he's pinpointed his passing today.
They got Marsh facing off against Adams.
Yeah, they gave gives a little bit of there. And Altmansberger coming up with the ball. He gets checked and going to get a whistle. And let's see what the call is going to be.
He body check. You got to he probably got him in the face with his arm or something. Hey, an all-important extra man for Hofstra. So they score out to get back into it. Going back to Barry, this ball off the boost when the score is 8-7, 8-6. They'll remember that shot for a long time. An inch to the right, that ball's in. 8-7 makes a difference.
Tony Seaman's been around a long time. Overall, 413 on 120, lost only 50. This is third stop along the man-up situation. 3-3, they are for X-Man. DiNardo. To go up top, was picked off. A flag penalty coming up to Hofstra as they got a hold. It goes there. My goodness. But there will affect Hofstra with delayed penalty anyway.
Well, they're going to see 2 penalties coming up right. Hofstra's going to go 2 men down. A little frustrating for them right now, Barry. That's what's happening. Getting chippy out there.
Get away.
And Ricky Donovan says, come on back here. Let's not get any more, please. We don't have any unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, he's Bush Schwab and Ed Schreiber. They're sorting everything out right now. See what they're going to have. But it was a little bit over anxious on extra man, Barry. Try to push the ball in the middle. Hooked on the outside.
Tony Seaman not very happy.
This thing was in a Muller guy.
And you saw John House, who was a great look in his own right. Trying to hold him back there. John was a star, I believe, at North Carolina.
Very good fence. You see that? He forces the ball a little bit to the side. That was the problem with that. Now he comes up. They're going to be over anxious. Get a slash. There it is right there. It's got to be a slash. And he comes over and he turns and he has level, but unfortunately he got level with an elbow up on the face.
Chris here is the guy who paid the price there. He was the little guy, number 12, was trying to clear.
I think it was P.J. Judge who's 6'4". He wasn't even bending over and he hit poor guy in the face.
Well, Steer is 5'8", 170.
We have 36 gold, slash, 11 gold, illegal check, 46 blue, 41 blue, excuse, unsportsmanlike conduct. All is going back to gold.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, they give
Carmen Kyle, number 41, that man called for the unsportsmanlike conduct.
He might have said a few words, pleasant words to the Hofstra players.
Let's add up the players here, as Hofstra will have all here.
Well, Hofstra's got a man in the box for 1 minute, man in the box for seconds, but the sportsmanlike takes precedent, and there is.
Well, it should be even according to Hal Sass's estimation for 35 seconds. Remember, they had a man in the box initially when that whole situation started.
Okay, here we go. Watch this. He turns and is pretty hard up top. You keep elbow like that. That's without him for.
I'm not sure if it was P.J. Judge.
Or was it just 31?
Well, I didn't. I saw one there, but anyway, but anyway, time has been taken right now by the Hofstra Flying Dutchman. We've got time of the field. We'll be right back. Right now, Johns Hopkins leads by a score of 11-6.
Enthusiasm, pride, excitement. That's athletics, Hofstra University, and the spirit of...
Create some problems. Listen. Dom DiNardo was the man, number 11, with the big pop. You see him in the box.
He leveled, and he kept his elbow, and I would have cut a good hit. You can't swing your elbow up to hit him.
In case you're just tuning in, this was a senior. Hopkins led by a goal at the end of the first half, by goal at the end of the third quarter. But they've opened it up 4 unanswered goals in the fourth, lead at 11-6.
And you see why Peter Jacobs touted not only is the first team All-American, the most valuable player on this team of a lot of All-Americans. He's won the face-offs, the key face-offs, driven all down for fast breaks. And if there are 2 assists on goals like in hockey, he did 3 or 4 assists today, Barry.
Well, Tony Siemens trying to finish a very tough schedule, and as you move up in the rankings, they have played 8 of the top 10 teams in the country so far.
When you're Johns Hopkins, that's what you expect. And I'll tell you, the alumni expect every year for the finals. The field year has been a failure.
Only Duke and Brown are teams they have not played in regular games. They played them both scrimmages, though. All right, let's see what happens here. Hoff's trying to clear. Picola going to be called for a penalty. Jacobs bringing it down. Pressman finally knocked away.
Did I say, Barry, you're going to see that I haven't seen in a long time. Hopkins, I think, is going to have to triangle it because there's the rule in the lacrosse about men going down. No minimum amount.
Unlike hockey.
Unlike hockey, you can only get 3 men. 2 men, rather.
Well, see, they've got to count them up here.
This happened to me once against Syracuse.
Well, they got 3 defenders out there now. And Hofstra has 5 against. Let's see, getting off now. Let's count them up here. 3. And Hofstra has 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, here you go.
Picola. You saw Picola in the box. We're trying to count up players out here. It's a 4-on-3 right now. Judge going in, gets the shot blocked in front. Chased after by Carlson. And crowd wanted a penalty, but none called on the defender. Look on the crease. Oh, Jacobs coming off and stopping, getting stopped.
They had quality top for shot. Marcus stymied them.
Now flying 4 again. Marcus knocks down the shot, the low shot by Donato. And they'll look to clear here with Van Horn. She clearing upfield. Hoff's got, here's Romeo intercept. Hofstra needs a goal here. 7:20 to go. Still time if they can mount a comeback here.
4-4. Got an explosive offense, Barry. That's what they got to do.
Now they're working behind. DiNardo back on with Alexander. Getting it tight that time, being checked was DiNardo. Alex Holland there in front, and there is Marcus with the ball.
They hesitated. DiNardo hesitated just 1 second too long to shoot and ran into the coverage.
Here's Picola down the left side, dumping it off Marr to Reardon, and he scores. Terry Reardon. Boy, that has to be frustrating. Have the ball on the other end, get numerous opportunities, boom, bang, they come down and finish.
Now, look at how that defensive group is congratulating. If you look down, the goaltender, the rest of the guys are congratulating themselves. They just scored a goal. Really, they played such good defense. They drive the ball around. Reardon will get the ball. Now, here's sequence. Marcus, a good clearing pass upfield. And they start looking across. This Martin with that good speed. Gives it Picola. Smart attack, but doesn't have anything right away. Feeds across. And here comes Reardon with that shot. And I'll tell you, I think Romeo was looking for a low shot that they put up over his shoulder.
This time, Marr will get an assist on the goal by Reardon. And for Reardon on the night, that is his second goal. Another 12 or something like that here in the second half. Total domination by the Manhasset High School star. We told you that we would mention high school as well as college on our Sports Channel coverage, but he's a fine high school player from Long Island. As they work it outside, the aforementioned Jacobs against Minnow. A hard shot, and that hurt somebody behind the cage.
I heard that grunt from the shot ball.
There's the young man who hurt, taking that shot from about 50 yards away. Here's Cola. And right now, Hopkins dominating. They've blown up in a close game. Here's Calero. Whips it behind. Look for Picola, and his shot goes wide.
I'll tell you something, Barry. There's a lot of shots that are not getting on goal.
Well, this is what they've done all year. They've hit a lot of shots, and they've averaged about 13 a game. So, not a high percentage, but getting them to drop. And of course, they won a huge game early this year. The only loss that Syracuse has came against these guys. Oh, that hit the, look at that bounce off the hot shot that time by Casey Gordon.
Casey Gordon probably dented the post that one.
Now Reardon played up top. They continue to maintain possession now. 5:15 to go. Hopkins trying to knock off up for the 6th consecutive time. Marchant or checks his Marr. Marr's killed him in the second half. Marr getting throws it behind Picola.
Very patient there right now. They're only looking for the shot. They want time to wind down. This sign of a good veteran squad right here.
Picola, nice couple of dodges here. Romeo went under siege, and it'll still be Hopkins' ball. You can't fault Joe Romeo. You look at tonight, you'll see 12 goals scored, but
Joe Romeo's a lot of issues. I think he had a great first half. Got 80 saves total. That's a lot in a game against a team like Hopkins, who takes so many shots.
Marr. What a look by Marr. Oh, that should have been a gimme that for Gordon.
Gordon had too much time. Fake tie, well, and just pull the ball. But you see Marr's look. Watch Marr draws the crowd. Look to our crowd. Looks to the backside, and he just got a save. Joe Romeo had a real nice save on that one.
It's a classic draw and dump.
That's what made Marr two-time high school All-American up at Yorktown.
As you're watching him play down here in some state champion games, and you can see that Hopkins will have to have this with. And this entire group of attackmen will return to you. Picola.
Well, give me some time. Here's Ron Cummings, the freshman, has come into play.
Number 1, 5'8", 165-pounder from Syracuse. Played for Nottingham High School. Reardon shot up high, stopped by Romeo. Romeo. Look for Altmansberger, picked off that time. Oh, on the crease, Marr had it checked out of his stick. Adam Gajcik was the man who picked it off. And on a again, and Johns Hopkins gets to it. Michael Noonan.
Michael Pun down to the lower right-hand corner, but Hops is starting to press right now. Barry passed by Joe Romeo.
6'2" junior from Port Washington.
This move, look at how Marr looks across crease, gives it to him, and he really shoot gun down to the low left-hand side. No one would pick him up. He had plenty of time to wind up and find the open spot.
Marr with 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points, all here in the second half as Hofstra takes a timeout. Let's have Matt Lachlan down on the field.
Barry, the lacrosse ball weighs 8 ounces instead of India rubber. When you're on the sideline like I am, bouncing it around, it doesn't seem like he can do it. But that young security guard who is hard shot knows that nice when you hit with it, full force, it can weigh about 1.5 tons. Bob Rule, you're a former goalie experience. 1.5 tons, that'd be about right.
Well, I'll tell you, you know what it went up with? Ended up with a bruise that looks like a donut. It's right in the middle and all around it. And my legs look Dunkin' Donuts at some games.
About one of those two guys on their knees. With some shot taken from top. You know, Bob, we watched this Hopkins team. And certain Long Island kids have really job for them over the years. Many All-American players were watching Picola out. They had Adam Wright, A couple St. Anthony's and All-America. Matt Pinave, Petromala, names. Quint Kessenich, as you mentioned earlier. John DiMasso, great defender. And Larry Quinn, the outstanding goalie from Leviton Division.
And you look at Mike O'Neill, who's their all-time scorer, just got a national also from, I believe, Massapequa.
Well, coming up next Saturday, the Rutgers Scarlet Knight will take on these Hofstra Flying Dutchmen. That'll be May 7th, Saturday night at 7:30, live and exclusive here on Sports Channel.
Saying Brian Piccolo had another year to go.
And how about Reardon with a number of goals? He's got a chance to be the all-time #1 goal scorer.
I think he's 4 right now, Barry.
All right now, Hopkins has made changes as Yubelming's #1 in there. Looking on the crease, but Human knocked it away. Back at O. Some of their reserves getting a chance. Here Cummings. Back up top they'll go. Wadakavas. And finally, Hofstra will come out with ball. So unlike last week's full quarter when they were on fire, it's this time been opposition. That's it. Well, he wants to get a chance to put Johnson on Sports Channel.
I like it. Good in the game. See if he gives us a small love.
All right, let's go lock it down the field.
That's Kevin Johnson about. He broke that right foot Christmas holiday, so that is a red shirt, and he has his moment in the sun appearing here on Sports Channel. Put Johnson on Sports Channel. Avi Strauss, the author of that note. That's Kevin's roommate. Kevin is from East Providence, Rhode Island, and like red shirted, he'll be back here.
All right, and they'll look for big things from that young man. They've got another good goalie that played against Providence at really high as well. Again, Jacob hitting the shot block. Gives Steve an excellent job. Come up with a fast break opportunity here. Wadakovsky, number 15. Big guy avoiding a couple of checks. Dumps it off, little guy. And that's that little defender, Matt Jackson, an excellent job at 5'9", playing a long pole. Here's Cummings taking Otto behind. Cummings tries to sneak it in short side and did.
Gary Gate, he came around, just snuffed the ball around. Romeo, I don't think he was really expecting the shot.
Second goal of the year for Ryan Cummings. We mentioned out of Nottingham High School in upstate Sirius, where we have a lot of Sports Channel viewers.
Look at this. He's got Donato looks tired there right now, Barry, and he does that little kind Gary Gate move, except the Gate was about 6'3", 200 pounds, but it was still a pretty good shot.
Yeah, the Gate brothers having a good career.
Pull it to your
Yeah, Tony Smith still coaching and well respected him in the coaching.
You know,
no question.
the afternoon, he went to a couple high school games just to scout future talent for himself. So he's always looking for guys, always looking for the edge.
Well, a young man from your school is going to be going there by the name of Godfrey next year.
Andrew Godfrey, an excellent player. Dan Denahan, he was a fine ball player.
Well, the rich keep getting richer. Hopkins with a great tradition. Yeah, double champs. They dominated lacrosse for quite a period of time.
Well, 42 straight champions. They're so good that when they graduate, the president of the university comes on the bus in the playoffs and actually gives them their degrees.
Dan Detta with a couple big checks there. A little frustration on the part of Hofstra right now. You see Minnow did a great job in the first half, and John Dineski saying we were close. We had these guys, played a great first half in the game till the fourth quarter, then all hell broke.
That was Marcus, a couple of key saves with tremendous flowing when the score was 8-6, and right out of Hofstra sales, I think.
Out it, did a tremendous job holding the attack in check tonight. Now more changes in the lineup. This Marish, number 33, at Johns Hopkins. Michael Noonan. The ball comes backward midfield. 52 seconds to go. You've enjoyed our coverage of Hofstra lacrosse tonight. This record will drop to 6 and 5, and it'll be wait till next year as far as the playoffs for Hofstra.
And they've got 2 games coming up with Yale. Yale's got a good squad. They want Rutgers. If they can hit a positive note, it's nice for recruiting.
And of course, Johns Hopkins has a couple of local rivalry. They play Towson State and then Loyola. That should be a great game.
Well, we're chasing the pole position right now. Loyola, they can beat Loyola. They sneak into 4 and get by if they really want.
And another score in close. It's Noonan once again come back in goal.
You know, Noonan's a pretty good go-to guy. He's a junior. He's a big boy.